Feast of Christ the King. Last Sunday we marked the end of the year for the church, the end of the liturgical year, and we are now in the 34th week of the year, and next Sunday is the first Sunday of Advent. I'm Roger, this is Mission Alive from the MSC Mission Office. I want to talk a bit about Advent, these next 4 weeks before Christmas. We call Advent. Advent is a coming. We might say the advent of the new year, or the advent of the footy season. It's the beginning of it's something that's about to happen. But when we celebrate Christmas, it's not the coming of Jesus Christ. He came a long time ago, in a little place called Bethlehem. What we do is we celebrate it. We remember it. We call it to mind. And we call to mind and remember the significance of it. That is the important thing. And I will go more into the significance of it as we go along. So it's not like Jesus is going to come. He's already come. But the coming of Jesus into our lives, that also is another question we need to look at. When and where and how does Jesus come into our life? But for the moment, we center on the celebrating, the memory. It's like we celebrate somebody's life. It's not like they're just beginning their life. We're celebrating their life. Even somebody that's died, we can celebrate their life, remember them, recall. Recall with happiness, recall with sadness, recall the stories, bring them to mind. A lot around Christmas, there is a lot of trappings around Christmas. The Christmas tree, the star, the tinsel, all of those things, the presents, the lights, all very good, but essentially that is not Christmas. That is only the trappings, and they can help us to remember. But the main thing is we remember and we recall. And we go a little bit more deeply into what it means to celebrate Christmas. And also if we look at presents. Okay, there were presents from the three kings, the three wise men from the east. So it is a Christmas tradition. But all of these things have become highly commercialized and have become a burden to people. I remember hearing of one family, they decided this Christmas, no presents. No presents. We're going to go as a family to do something. We're going to go camping, or we're going to go have a day out, we're going to go for a trip. And that will be our present to each other. And that seems a sensible thing to do. Now also, as we celebrate, we have to prepare. We're celebrating a birthday or a wedding or an anniversary or whatever. You prepare. You prepare everything that needs to be prepared. Clean the place up, tidy the place up, get the right clothes ready, get the right food ready, anything that needs to be prepared. So that is what Advent is for. We prepare ourselves to celebrate, to recall. So what does that mean? Clean up. Maybe we use the colour for Advent is the purple, the same as Lent. And that is a sign of sorrow, repentance, of turning around in our lives. And that's what we can do. We can take this for weeks to say, well, how am I travelling in life? Are there things that I need to put right? Are there things I need to improve? Are there any of my relationships that I need to heal, to fix up? Anything I need to straighten out? It's not a matter of focusing on sin. It's a matter of focusing on our strengths and our goodness, which are impaired or held back by some things in our lives that need to be fixed up. So it's a cleaning up. It's a putting things straight, putting things on a right track. And in that sense, we prepare our lives to remember and celebrate. And if we do this well, then the celebration becomes something significant. And all these trappings that I mentioned, I'm not putting them down. We have to look at them. Why do we have a tree? Why do we put an angel on top? Why do we put a star? What is all this stuff about tinsel? I'm sure we can Google these things and find out where they all came from. Presents in the tradition of St. Nicholas and all of those things. And Boxing Day, that's when it's not necessarily the start of the cricket in Melbourne. Boxing Day is the day that the presents were boxed up in preparation for giving. So we need to look at this time of Advent and think about it and think, what do I really need to do to prepare to celebrate this event, to call to mind again what this means. So let us not just get taken in by all the commercialism and social activities of Christmas, but let's focus for looking at our lives, preparing ourselves for this celebration. This can be part of our mission, and the mission is alive. So let us look forward to Christmas, but let us prepare for Christmas during this time of Advent. Thank you for being with us.